When I go through this YouTube journey and the people I meet and those that I interact with, one thing is very clear. You have a very big mix of people in this world. You have some great, great, great people, and I've made some lovely friends on here. And you also have what you would term a skin of evil. There are, dodgy characters, dodgy schemes, scams everywhere. One of the things I want to talk to you about today is a particular scam that I came across. Now, if you've ever been, a victim of a scam, internet, on the phone, or otherwise, subscribe to the channel, get in touch, and let me know what it was about. Now, this particular scam involves what you would term a company that says they can do something for you in return for a bit of the old green, a bit of the money. Now, what happens? They'll phone up and they'll say, "Oh, hello, Mr. Smith." I'm obviously using that name as a replacement. I understand that 20 years ago you had £15,000 in shares and bonds with a bank, and they went bust. Well, the good news is we're going to be able to recover all of this money for you. How does that sound? Oh, yeah, that's wonderful. We wrote it off. We wrote it off. But there's a catch. We're going to want £2,000 off you for legal fees and expenses to obviously get the ball rolling. We're going to need that up front, and then we can get the money for you. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll pay the £2,000. That's not a problem if I'm going to get my £15,000 back again. Does it sound familiar to anybody? Have you fallen for that? Let me know in the comments. Well, I received an email from somebody who fell exactly for that very scam. And of course, the £2,000 gets taken and they don't get their £15,000 back. They were never going to in the first place. Now, I got a name of a company, for this, the name of a particular company that's involved in these scams, one which I will reveal in due course in another video. I can't just at the moment. But the director of this company happens to be the director of another 46 companies. So as soon as I saw that, that stuck out as money laundering straight away. And what was actually happening, you would pay your money, £2,000, to this first company, the public-facing one. Thank you very much. And then that money would then be moved among these other 46 different businesses, which would all have their own bank accounts. Stereotypical case of money laundering. And then when I looked at the directors and the people with significant interest and all of that sort of thing, there were people in the Seychelles, there were people in Russia, there were people in France, all over the place. It was a massive, massive corrupt operation. Now, when you get situations like this and scams like this, they get away with it for a long time, I think, because they just build layer upon layer upon layer upon layer. What you see is this up here, and then you have to get rid of that to see that, get rid of that to see that, and so on and so on and so on, until you get to the truth. And what is the truth? It's an individual or a set of individuals that have, rinsed so much money off of so many people in return for a promise that never actually happens. And this company that I researched today is probably one of so many others, not only in this country, but all over the world as well. And I guess the moral of the story is, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. And if somebody picks up the phone and says, "Oh, I can do this for you," you've got to just step back and think, can you really? Something to think about. As I said, has it happened to you? Let me know in the comments. If you want to watch another one of my videos on this kind of subject, you do that one there. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Toodle.